is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Today I have a video for you guys. I was requested to do a flip through of this beautiful book after showing my completed pages for September. And sorry I didn't get it out really quick, but I am giving it to you guys now. So this beautiful book I got from Amazon Japan, and I will put this in the description box below, the link, if I can get it, if it's still available. And it's super adorable. It's the same size as the little mouse Yuri sketchbook one. And this one's called Nakayoshiko Squirrel and the Residents of Antique Town, and it's by Mona, is what this translates to when I use my Google Translate. And it has one of these covers that you can take off, so that protects your book. And this is what the back looks like. And a really cute picture here. And if you need the ISBN number, here it is right here in case you need to search for it. You probably could find it on Etsy, but it probably would be cheaper ordering from Amazon Japan, depending on where you live. But we can just kind of go through a flip here. See, I put a little translation thing right there. Right here we have just a really pretty picture that they've colored for us. I'm not sure what this says because I haven't translated it, but we have colored images here in the front. Colored sample, it says right there. There's another two colored samples. This is like a bakery, and this is like cottage English garden house is what they call it. Right here, some little how to color type of tutorial things. How to create blends, how to create different textures and patterns. And just some more stuff. This is talking about PDFs. So maybe if you have this book, yeah, I bet if you scan it, you can get the PDF version, maybe. Or maybe it gives you a guide on how to color. This, I think, is supposed to be like the squirrel family right here. You can see they have the pointy, really pointy, wavy ears. And this must be their shop right here. If you guys like maps, here is a really big one. It's got English and Japanese on here. Like this says the Taylor Antique Shop, Coffee Shop, and it like gives you little arrows to where they are. Watch Repair, Central Square, Grandma and Grandpa's house, the library, Ferret's house is over here, English garden house, campsite, organic farm, sorry. So you can just kind of see where everything is. And then we start off in this little picturesque scene. To me, I feel like this looks like Italy because we got like a Vespa. And the color of the ink in this is like a purpley brown color. So it's not black. And it's not gray either. We've got a bear. This one has some roses, a teapot, and teacup. Could actually use that for prompts for the bingo, for the Mad Tea Party if you wanted. Here's a cute one right in front of the shop. This must be Mom telling this little kid, okay, now go to the party and don't come and be good, you know, because it looks like she's venturing out, or he. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Well, and there's a party going on in the central square. The townspeople listening. Oh no, they're gonna spill. It's gonna catch it at the coffee shop. There's some different things that you'd find at the coffee shop. I guess the bear is the barista. So this is the Momonga's house, and I think they're squirrels too, but they have shorter ears than the family. So yeah, but their house is kind of like an observatory type thing too, because it's got like a telescope here, and it's half of it's in a tree, and you can see that they have like space things like right here and right here. This is the one I colored. It's almost like this is, oh, he brought the present and this must be the teacher. So maybe this is where he goes to learn stuff, or she goes to learn stuff. And I colored it like a boy, so I mean, I guess it's a boy for me. And this was opened and it was this magic book. And she's, or maybe it's a star book or something, and she's teaching him about astrology or something like that. We have this page, and I have a little bit of bleed through. It's very light right here. I must have went a little heavy there, but other than that, it did okay. And we have an example of this 2-page spread in the front. Here we have little flower shop, and these are a little breakdown of the city of the flower shop. Here is a 2-page spread, and this looks like it's in some kind of general store. Maybe this is their store because the little girl's coming down. It looks like mom is working behind the counter. Oh, this is chapter 2, so they're divided in chapters. Looks like we're going to the organic farm. So a farm and vegetables and all good things. Inside peppers. If you like to color food, this probably be a good one. And if you just want to practice food, you could come to this one too. Can you feel or hear the paper quality? It's a thick paper, and it does take water media pretty well. So yeah, look at all that food. Now that would be a task. You try to get your cauliflower right, and your mushrooms, and your lettuce, and your asparagus. Oh, what would be the hardest food you'd have to color? Like, what seems like the hardest one to take on? I think it would be, I don't know. All food scares me, but when they have strategic color placements and they kind of blend into each other, that kind of has a hard time. Like a dragon fruit from the outside with the texture and everything seems intimidating to me. The inside, not so much, but the outside, definitely. Looks like a clock factory. Oh, it's a watch repair. So look at all these clocks. Most of them have roses. And there's a pocket watch. Those that are looking for a pocket watch. Oh, this looks like the karate class or the dojo. It says it's the cat's house. So this is where the cats live. But it kind of looks like a dojo to me. It looks like some kind of festival we've got going, like a festival of lights. Here we have the English garden house. So lots of florals in this one. Roses, roses, roses. All right, so if you need a tea party for the November Mad Tea Party, you could definitely do this one. This is a whole tea party spread. They even got side tables with extra things, and we've got tea cups, teapots, a whole heap of roses, and it's a party because we've got balloons, and yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. That would be quite the undertaking. The flowers don't scare me, and the dishes don't scare me. It's the food. But yeah, that would take a while. Here's a cute one for Halloween, now that we're past Halloween. So this is the antique shop, but they have Halloween decor out. This one's dressed like a witch, and these are Halloween autumn type stuff because we've got mushrooms and acorns and stuff, but we've got these little jack-o'-lanterns right here. In the bakery go. So now for more food. Bread isn't too hard for me. I'm okay to color bread. I think I can get my colors right for bread, like a toasted bun. But wouldn't it be nice to go to a fresh bakery? And the lion is the worker, the lions. The lions own the bakery. You would think they'd own the butcher shop, right? All right, so they're going past the viaduct here, or the dam. Water's coming in, so you could do cool water effects. These are single page spreads, and it looks like they're going camping because this is the camping scene. Looks pretty fancy for camping. And there's even a teapot here, so you could even do this a little bit. It's fall because the leaves are falling, and he's grilling, and I guess this is where they're staying, and this little thing is just where they're gonna sit. Yeah, mushrooms over here. Oh, it looks like we're going into the city. This is a cute little bedroom. Has some clocks and books and fun stuff. That one would be a really cute one to color. That one right there. I think this is a double. No, they're two separate rooms. So there's this room and this room. And it looks like this is like the living room or like a family room type of room. There's books in it. We have a couch and we have a sewing station. And then this looks like kind of like the kitchen or maybe dining room because there's no actual cookware stuff. So we just got the kitchen table and all the dishes stacked up. Maybe they're getting ready to have some kind of dinner or party. Here's a cute one for winter. You could do this one in December or January or even February. Sometimes you have snow in February. They're throwing snowballs and this bird's laughing at them like, haha, you can't get me. We have this one, which is the Grandma and Grandpa's house. It's always fun to visit Grandma and Grandpa. Real cute. And it looks like Grandma and Grandpa live in a log house, which is kind of fun because my mom, which is my kids' Grandma and Grandpa, they live in a log house. So that's fun. And they've made a different kind of tea here. This is kind of an apple. They have apples and they have orange slices and cinnamon and cloves in their tea. So that's a whole different kind of tea party. That's really cool. So if you want to go for a tea party feel for Alice in Wonderland, but maybe you like winter and you like to feel cozy and maybe something like this is more your speed. We've got this one. Looks like they're getting ready for bed and Grandma's telling bedtime stories. And that's just fun. Nice and cozy feeling. Here's the town. We're getting ready for Christmas. We've got Christmas trees and snowflakes and bunnies. There's all sorts of animals in this book. There's even some pigs. Oh, right here. At the ferret's house, Santa Claus gets to come to visit. I think that's Daddy Ferret dressed up like Santa. And all the kids are really excited. And there's the mom. She's so happy. And then this is just some elements on a page that you could color for Christmas time. This one is the library, and it looks like the library is kind of like mushroom looking on a tree, hooked to a tree. And this is the library. Look at all those books to color. I'd probably just do a wash over them. I wouldn't go too detailed because that's a lot. This reminds me of the library that was in the Beast Castle because there were staircases and there was just books everywhere. All right, we got some sweet treats pages here, strawberries and goodies right here, and all these goodies to color. So if you want to practice coloring sweets. We have the tailor, so if you like coloring clothing. This is the rabbit, so the rabbit is the tailor. The rabbit, no, maybe she's just buying this dress. The tailor is this goose. So, yeah. It looks like she's bringing a present to the goose too. Maybe she's bringing a present to everyone. Oh, look, the rabbit's getting married. That is why she's being fitted. This must be oh, it could be a dress shop, but maybe she's a wedding dress shop. Here is the wedding. Everyone's at the wedding. Celebration. Oh, looks like springtime's coming. We've got balloons flying away. This reminds me of Mary Poppins, the second one, where they have balloons at the end. That one's really cute. I love windmills. Love, love, love windmills. This is gorgeous. This is spring, definitely. We've got the cherry blossoms falling down. They're jumping, they're loving it. And then we have some individual elements you can color here. And we've got some different characters. So we've got the Madame Swan collection is what it says. And these must be all the dresses that she has created because she is the tailor, remember? So this is their little special collection of the Madame Swan dress collection. And it continues on because all the characters are wearing them, you know? We've got sheep and birds. And then this is the last one, which is the cover. And it just kind of gives you that feel of like walking down a street down in Italy. Just really pretty book. And this is page number 81, the index. So to kind of give you an idea of how many pages. And then they've sectioned them off. So if you want to translate each one of these, they probably have a translation. I'm just kind of going through that real quick. And some more information there. And then that is the book. So this, again, this book is called Squirrel and the Residents of Antique Town. I've also seen it be called Little Squirrel and Friends in Antique Town. So if you put Squirrel in Antique Town, in the Japanese filter, you probably will find it. And especially if you say by Mona. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I apologize that it took me so long to do this flip through. I'm finally at my desk, and I wanted to do it real quick before I had to pick up kids from school. But this is a beautiful book. I am so glad I finally colored it in September because it deserved color. It took water media beautifully, and this is a great way to color animals. And yeah, there was all different kinds of animals in this book. Lots of roses too. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye, friends.